Press the voice button and hit the snare pad head. Turn the instrument type to extra snare and the voice to head. Press the page down button and you now have access to the snare drum construction. The left-hand controller changes the shell type. The next controller to the right, Wave 2, changes the snare wire type. The middle controller gives you a choice of no damping, through, one piece of tape, type 1, or one thin damping ring, type 2. The next controller to the right gives you the options of snare tension. The controller on the right gives you the options for microphone positioning. You can have your microphone just picking up the head noise, just picking up the snare noise, or anywhere in between. If you want your snare to be more realistic, hit the snare rim closest to you, change type to extra snare and voice to rim, and make sure your options are the same for the head and the rim. Now when you rim shot the snare, the voice characteristics will be the same for the head and the rim sounds. There are 168 shell and snare combinations before you even touch the damping, snare tension and microphone position. Remember, you can also alter the tuning, filtering and attack and decay, so there are many options. The pad controller is one of the most exciting facilities for live performance. Using the controller, you can change various parameters as you play, giving you many more sound options. Not only does it add sound options, but now drummers can do all the knob twiddling that keyboard players have been doing for years. It's much more hands-on. Using the controller, we can change the pitch, the volume, the voice, the pan, the layer, the filter, which is great for dance-based music. Q is the amount of frequencies affected by the filter control, the attack, how quick a sound fades in, and decay, how quick a sound fades out. To use the controller, hit the pad you want to use it on. Press trigger and you will see the options on the far right of the screen. Turn the far right cursor knob and you will be able to scroll through them. When you have found the one you need, save the setting to the kit. Sampling really couldn't be easier. If you have used a classic rack mount sampler before, all this will seem very familiar. You need a smart media card and a source like a CD player or a line level microphone. Push the smart media card into the slot on the side. Make sure the gold contacts are uppermost. Go up to page 27 and change the volume name to whatever you want and press yes twice. This creates a file on the card that you can store your sample in. Go up to page 20. Set the trigger level to manual. Set source to the sort of input you will be using, left-right for mono microphones or left-right mix for a CD player. Press the red record button, which arms the sampler for use. Press play stop to listen to your sample. Go to utility page 23. Turn the cursor knob under Save so it says Wave and rename the file name to whatever you want. Using the far right cursor knob, select the file name you created earlier, the file name into which you want to save your sample. Press Yes. You have now sampled and saved your first sample on the DTXtreme IIs.